Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And again, the emphasis on fun today because we're running a 90 card Yorion pile. And it's a 12 Emoticon Wizards deck. And so Panamonicon, one of my favorite cards of all time. 4 mana, if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So if we have Overwhelming Apprentice enter the battlefield, it has each one of those 2 cards and you scry 2 cards. Well, that would happen twice if you had a Panamonicon out. And so pretty cool stuff you can do with that. What we have with this deck is basically lots and lots of copies of this. So Naban, Dean of Iteration, is a 2 mana version of Panamonicon, but only for wizards. And it's also a creature, which means it dies a little bit easier, things like that. But we do have now 8 copies of this. And then of course, Yarak, everyone has seen this as well. Any permanent entering the battlefield will trigger a second time. I only have 2 copies here because we actually have 2 copies in the sideboard as well. We're really a really heavy blue deck that we're just kind of splashing black and green for just because I wanted to play Yarak. And I got this surprise of actually having Resilient Kenra work really well with this deck as well. Like I did not expect that to happen. But he's won games for me in testing quite a few times. So I actually added more copies. That's why we're up to 90 cards now. Because I was like, you know what? If we're in green, let's go ahead and add Collected Company. Be able to pull out multiple things at once, which then get multiple triggers like Naban and Exclusion Mage just suddenly bounces, half of their board. So why not? So that's basically the idea of this deck. Is just we're playing janky wizards that have a bunch of tempo fill, a bunch of value, tons of card draw, and so we actually have the ability to have answers consistently because we get Wizard's Retort in the deck. We have Baron, we have Exclusion Mage, card draw, and Death Touch lifelink to help us go a little bit longer. And then if all of these Panamonicons, Yaraks, all these different things weren't quite enough, we also have Yorion to be able to blink everything and do it all again. And we have Thassa to do that at the beginning of every end step. And that's basically the idea of this deck, is just like, you know what? Why don't we have a lot of fun with this? Because a little bit of fun is all right, but a lot of fun is what I want. So we did that. That's what we're doing here. So we're gonna see how it does for us. We are basically really heavy in blue. We have lots of black and green splashed in there just to be able to play the occasional things that we need. Honestly, could probably just go more islands and be probably better with the deck in some cases, but why not? Because I did want to make sure that we had a little bit more interaction, and also just because Fae of Wishes is also a wizard. This is what put me from 85 cards to 90 cards. Just barely. Was Fae of Wishes comes in, gives us witch effects, and have a sideboard, so we have at least some chance of being able to like have actual hate cards against other decks. So it's jank, but there's like a game plan with our jank. Something like that. I might also add in like a Collected Company into the sideboard here as well, but Grafdigger's Cage, of course, like just all these things. We don't need an extra Thassa's Oracle, so we're going to add Collected Company into here with that. But basically everything else in here are 2 extra copies of Yarak to make sure that we can actually call it 12 Emonicon. And also it is nice to occasionally grab that because it's Death Touch lifelink, which is relevant at times. We can definitely push games into the late game with this deck, even though it's crazy janky. It actually has some ability to do that. River's Rebuke for like instant seed board wipe. If we ever get to the late game, Ugin is of course not bad at all. Gadwick, which should probably be in the main board as well, but 90 cards is as far as I'm willing to push this. But ETB draws X cards where X can be big, so that's an ETB effect. You can draw tons and tons of cards, and that's part of the reason why we have things like the Thassa's Oracle in here as well as Jace. And honestly, I probably will throw 2 Gadwicks into the deck. So if the deck list isn't exactly the same that we're playing with, is because I'm going to add in 1 Collected Company into the sideboard and then probably 2 Gadwicks into the main board. So that's it. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Chandler, and sweet hand, bro. We don't have any of our main effects, but we have some card draw. We have Trickster, Resilient Kenra. I mean, I'm not going to not keep this, I guess. Dude, this deck is going to be... oh, hilarious. We'll see how this goes. I've actually I've won 2 out of the 3 games that I played so far with the deck, I believe. So hilarious fashion winning where it's like, wait, why is this winning? And so I'm hoping to get a few more of those for the video. Otherwise, just have to believe me. Yo, it's true, man. I did it once. Do I actually just want to get out of tap land here? There's nothing to really hit with Merfolk Trickster. and Champion of Winds might be our best way to try to get back into like a ramp deck, because these are the decks that are going to kill us. Like the more controlly decks, if it's like a creature semi-fair deck, we have so much tempo that we actually have a decent shot at doing stuff. Chandra takes up.
This'll be easy.
That's a Jaku Seth. So Ironcrag Feet definitely in the deck. Now what we might do is flash in Merfolk Trickster. Nah. So Champion of Wits, Resilient Kenra. If it dies, that's fine. We just need more card draw anyway. So we don't care about green or blue. As long as we have one of each, we're pretty fine. Discard cards. Let's discard Exclusion Mage and probably Exclusion Mage, honestly. Like, I don't think it's going to be very important in this deck. Bouncing their massive creatures can be good, but Merfolk Trickster is going to be better against a Jaku Seth than just about anything else. In fact, maybe we should have held it up in case of Ironcrag Feet right now. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Because they could have a lot of mana here. Anger of the Gods. Picks up with Chandra. We really need to be able to find a way to kill Chandra now. Because getting to the ultimate definitely kills us. Fire Emancipation. This is a janky deck. I like it. All right, mill you over. Flash and Trickster so that it doesn't die. There's a Naban. I don't think we care about this right now. We're trying to look for answers. Naban at least gives us extra card draw. Pass the turn. Wizard's Lightning, I think, or Wizard's Retort would be a really good thing to find. I love how I'm like trying to find a way to make this actually somewhat competitive. It's totally gonna happen. It's all good. Chandra, the big one.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
All right, so we get a pretty interesting play here. So, Naban into Resilient Kenra, into pump both of these and hit both of them. Sure, I mean everything's gonna die to this Chandra. I could just keep. I could hit for 6 at this Chandra, hit for 1 here, and just slow him down a smidge. Sure. Why not? So you swing there, you swing there. Could kill this Chandra, and then they just have to -3 this. I think that this is our better play. They're stuck on 1 card. Yeah, Chandra can find him more stuff. But at least we're not getting completely blown out here. Until this is a Storm's Wrath. That's the last card in hand. Then we're screwed. Land gives us Resilient Kenra again if they kill this. Oh, it's a Nugan. How about that? Well, crap. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. We're done. But you gotta see, obviously, I was just using that game to showcase, you know, we could do some pretty cool stuff with the deck and everything. Yeah, okay, on to the next one. Up against Renato Alves, and we got a Monicon, or otherwise known as Naban, and we keep. And the cocoa's actually not that bad either, man. Chocolate. The hot chocolate. The cocoa's good here, guys. Saturn Storm Tamer. All right, we go for green here with a Fabled Passage up against a tempo deck. See how this goes. See how this goes. Siren Storm Tamer. Crack this. Grab a Forest. Very mis. Oh, it's like Flyers. Wizard's Retort. If we resolve an Exclusion Mage, it's pretty sweet. We either get to kill a bunch of Siren Storm Tamers because they can counter. It's just good, okay, guys? Just trust me. Winged Words. Gets more card draw. Spell Pierce doesn't do anything. Now they don't have a counter for Exclusion Mage, so sweet. Slow you down a smidge and a half. And a smidge and a half is all that we've ever wanted, guys. I think it's the Siren Storm Tamers instead of the Miscreant. I guess Miscreant, because if they have another one, they're going to have to replay it anyway. So, tap, bounce, bounce. What are the odds that they have a flash in dude here? Okay, opt. Perfect. Now I can swing it with Nabon. Alright, so we need life gain. So actually what we're going to do is Tombbound Lich, get a Death Touch Lifelinker, and then Resilient Kenra, pump it a couple times. That's life gain, guys. That's how you do it. Stuff. Stern dismissal. Dude, I've been sternly dismissed. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, try on tapped. We can play Nabon and Resilient Kenra on the next turn. So I guess you go for Tombbound Lich here. Another Nabon. Discard the Nabon. No attacks past the turn. Yeah, so Nabon into Resilient Kenra. Pump the Tombbound Lich twice. Oh, crap. That's a lot of damage. Maybe I should have held up Wizard's Retort. I know, we needed to race this. It's the only things that we got. They can't actually sacrifice Siren Storm Tamer to this, so we do get to gain some life. Merfolk Trickster is really nice. Maybe it's just Kenra, Merfolk Trickster. See, we're taking 8, potentially 10. We get to gain 5. It is a little bit slow, but as weird as it is, I think this is our best play. So Nabon, Resilient Kenra. We also had to draw 2 cards, or a card. Take action. Yeah, I don't know why. This one, apparently they have the text wrong on that, but sweet. Swinging with Tombbound Lich. They let it in. That's nice. Discard a card. Overwhelmed Apprentice could be nice, but I think it's definitely the weakest in the hand. So discard that. And then we have Coco for later. So down to 13. Land and a Curious Obsession, I guess, kills us. So that's scary. Merfolk Trickster lets us have an extra turn later. That's a land. Maybe we don't get an extra turn. All these flyers. Yikes. And they also have the Storm Tamers to stop us from even hitting. Okay, there we go. That's really good. Oh, we can only play one of them though. Let's try to find a card with the Tombbound Lich. We're down to 1. We could go collect a company, see if we can find another Resilient Kenra. Like, the odds of us finding it, though, in a 91 card deck is not very high. Do I need to go for collect a company now? Exclusion Mage would be huge. Let's go ahead and go for it. Coco, Champion of Wits, Bay of Wishes. That's a flying blocker. But no, yeah. Draw 2 cards. So we found a land. Is there anything else we can do with the land? No, there's nothing we can do. So because they put out 2 other flyers there to stop us. The other thing too is like our Merfolk Trickster, they just sacrifice Storm Tamer on one of the djinns that we are blocking and it stops them. If we had 2 blue sources already, then we could have played out the 2 Merfolk Tricksters, got around it, especially because they're blocking like this. But as it is, we're dead. So yeah, concede. Go on to the next one. That's okay. That's okay. We're here for fun. I'm up against I know see me. I don't see me either. That's not true. I see myself right now because there's a camera on me. I mean, this isn't like amazing or anything, but we have a Panharmonicon and we do have tempo. I'm gonna keep it. Why not? We have a few draws to find a 2-drop. We have like a million of those. And in a 91 card deck, obviously our consistency is still gonna be, you know, way up there. So no deal. No worries at all. Oh gosh. Honestly, I'm just happy I have 3 lands. That's what matters really in this hand, is we have 3 lands and things to play. Okay, plays out a mountain. Ooh, fancy looking mountain. Ooh, Wizard's Retort. Don't have a wizard to make that retortable yet. But your doubt is increasing that I've ever won a deck with this. I have, okay? If you just believe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go ahead and get this out as a 1/4 blocker. Just because I don't want to have any issues with this. Ramming up Ruins. All right, so it's like a is it burn type of deck. Cathartic Reunion, Phoenix deck, which is why we threw out the Fate of Wishes. Boom, bam, baby. I was ready. I know what's up. I've got skills and things. Flyers for days, fool. Draw a card. Do I want to swing with the Fate of Wishes? Is this a turn where they go off with the Phoenix? They haven't found it yet, otherwise they would have discarded it with Cathartic Reunion. My son is banging on my door. Stop it! Okay. Down to 19, fast turn. Ops. He just wants to play Magic. Stop! Yeah. Okay. Dude, they're not doing anything. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag, fool. All right, so the right play is to hold up Wizard's Retort. We're gonna play Panharmonicon. And if they have counter spells, sure, fine, do it. I'm okay with that. Let's swing in with just Cloud Conceer now. Get them down to 15. If they play any creatures, Baron bounces stuff like Crazy Pants. They're gonna double hit the Fate of Wishes. All right, that's cool. Speckled Hazard. Kiln Fiend. All right. So attack in with Xia. Play Baron. Bounce the Fiend and the Cloud Conceer back to hand, so we draw a card with Baron. Dude, this is Beautimus and a half. And then we hold up the Wizard's Retort. Oh man, we got this in the bag. I say to you, no! I want my Baron and I want my card draw. I know we have another one, but still, I want it. There probably was like a lot better things to counter, but we have bounces for the Kiln Fiend for days. And now with Panharmonicon, we get so much value. Like how much cards we can draw with Gadwick. Finale of Promise. Wait, does it actually cast it as an additional cost to cast? That's interesting. I didn't know that's how that went with that. Do you get a Phoenix? Yes, you do. Cool. Oh no, it's a Phoenix. Guess what? Cloud Conceer. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Ooh, Wizard's Retort. We're just going Baron. We have Yorion Blink as well pretty soon. Bounce and bounce. They can just recast the Arclight Phoenix. Honestly, that might be one of the better plays, but we're just drawing cards, trying to find more answers. 2-man Lich is nice. Kiln Fiend. That can be big. Ooh, they don't have anything yet. Okay, Hinterland Harbor. Do I want to just Exclusion Mage this, get it off the board? Card draw's nice. We've already played a land. I'm wanting to hold up Wizard's Retort this time, so we can't play 2 3-drops. Yorion to hand. Cloud Concealer is a pretty good chump blocker as well. I think we Exclusion Mage though. So Exclusion Mage, hold up Wizard's Retort. And let's actually start playing the tempo side of it. We have to actually start like closing out the game. We can cycle fetid pools and hold up Wizard's Retort. So pass the turn. We got this, guys. We know what we're doing. Dude, this deck, see, this deck can win games. Like, we got this in the bag now. Obviously, things are going to go really bad because I said that. I know it. Yeah. Counter that. It might be better to counter the Kiln Fiend, but they can't cast 3 spells now this turn. I really don't think there's a possibility of that. I could totally be wrong. Cycle. Trickster. Trickster seems pretty sweet against this deck. Yeah, I like that a lot. Double Trickster, even better. Draw a card, and that's a Coco that we can cast as well. Heck yeah. All right. Swing in. Down to 7. Trickster, just to tap down the Kiln Fiends, is probably our best play. And then just keep going in with the tempo-ness. Kiln Fiend. How many spells do you cast? Crash Through. Oh my goodness, how could this happen? They're casting so many cards. I'm gonna let them go off and think that they can actually win the game here. And try to get back the thing. So as soon as they go to combat, we play out a Trickster. Shock and... Alright, so they probably shock... What do they shock? I don't know what they shock. Okay, yeah, so let this through. It's the Baron. Crash through again. Resolve. Okay, let him go to combat. And we actually, we create a lethal situation here on board, so... It's a lethal situation. Arctic Phoenix comes out on board. Sure. Yeah, what we're going to do about that is this. Tap and tap. No abilities. Play the other one so we have lethal on board, and that's good game. Yeah, boy! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, guys, this deck is up. Awesome. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, my goodness. And everyone was not even believing I ever won a game with this. Come on, guys. Have more faith. Let's what do we want to let's keep. Yeah, I think that's what we want to yeah, it's a little bit of an interesting hand for sure, but we have tempo. Fate of Wishes on 2 is still something we can do. Unless we decide we really need to grab Hate. All right, so we grab an island here. We have lands that come in untapped. We're fine. That's like the one lance that we don't want is these non-blue. We have 3 blue mana though. We're fine. We're fine. How bad do we want Fate of Wishes? So there's the Selesnya life gain deck that's been out and about lately, and it's pretty intense and stuff. So, and we have Thassa with Baron. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just play out Fate of Wishes as a blocker. Pass the turn. I know this is on an empty board and it probably should be good, but like the only way that we win is slowing a game down. Oh my gosh. They have a flippin' Hushbringer. We're dead, right? Like we can do nothing about that. So, concede. The like ultimate like hate card against us on turn 2? You kidding me? Who even plays that anymore? Stupid. Well, okay, on to the next one. Up against Minnow. Keep this. Knigget of the Even Legion. Island, pass turn. So many 3-drops. We have so many 2-drops in the deck as well. Let's just, find one of those. That'd be great. Gifted Aetherborn. Exclusion Mage. So we're going to bring out We're gonna go Champion of Wits first, try to find more interaction. Panharmonicon if it's not too crazy of a board. We don't need like too many blockers just yet. Champion of Wits. Take action. Overwhelmed Apprentice is pretty nice. Maybe it's Cloudkins here that we don't care about at the moment because Death Touch Lifelink is pretty nice. So we could take out the land, but we need the lands at the moment. Oh, it's 2 cards anyway. Okay. You in land. So we can go Exclusion Mage, Overwhelmed Apprentice. We can also try to go for the Panharmonicon. Doesn't swing at the Knight. Cool. Maybe I didn't need to block there. It would have only been 4 points of damage. Thoughtseize. What do you take out of this hand? So Panharmonicon is the one that's like, oh, I should take that. But Exclusion Mage is the only actual like threat that we have. Okay. Panharmonicon. Ah, we got another one. Should I just play it right now just for the kicks and the gillies? 6. If they have a land, then we're taking so much damage. But we also get so much value. We're playing the Panharmonicon out. That's what we came to play. That's what you guys came to see. We're doing it. We're doing it. And then we're going to be winning pretty soon and stuff. Swings in. Pumps with Knight. Silly little Knight. All right, so we're down to 6. That's bad. I've heard that's not the greatest. All right, Exclusion Mage. Bounce. Bounce. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Keep them off of lands because they've been struggling that. There we go. We got 2 lands. It's a tap land, but we do need it. And Resilient Kenra with Tombbound Lich we've seen be pretty sweet. We get some extra card draw Tombbound Lich anyway. Yeah, we need the lands for sure. A blink of... We got the scoop? So what they're seeing is us keeping 2 lands on top, 2 cards on top. They're like, obviously they've got all the answers in the world and we can't get tempoed out here. So sweet. All right, up against Will Grub. And dude, we just want a 2-drop like one of these times. This we could play, but I think we're too slow. We don't have any actual like removal with it either. This is better. Keep this, drop the Kenra. Nope, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. We just need islands here. Do what we can with that. I mean, that's a lot of tempo stuff. Opt. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna grab a blue source. Take that, fool. This is Luris, right? With Island and an Opt. This is a different Luris deck than any I've seen. Maybe it's like an all spells deck and they're just playing Luris because... Sprite Dragon. Oh. Alright, pass the turn. It's tempting to get out in a bond, but they just shock it and stuff. I could wait for it to attack in first. Let's see how many spells they've got. They're playing black. Okay, black for the lure, so it's a Grixis Sprite Dragon spells deck. Oh, and a young Pyromancer. Okay, okay. I see what's up. Swing in. You know you want to. Heck yes! Got him! Oh, you can put a counter on him. That's cool. That's fine as well. Oh, man. Come on. Insta scoop. Insta scoop. You know you want it. You got. Dive down. Dive down would be annoying. Now it doesn't get counters, though, so they didn't dive down early enough. They're wondering why I'm playing Fable Passage if I'm doing this. They're probably thinking we're like a Ruin Crab deck or something, maybe. And Yorion. No one actually thinks that we're doing what we're actually doing. Yeah, they're like, what in the world is this deck? Oh, just you wait. just you wait, Alexander Hamilton. We've been waiting in the wings of you. Sorry, guys. There are some words or phrases that I say that just bring out certain songs in me, especially when I'm feeling this janky. Are we really gonna get roped because of this? Is that what's happening? Perhaps so. I mean, if I can make him angry enough to insta-scoop, I guess that's what we do, right? You know? Here, let's just like honestly, this is a free win for us if we can just make them angry enough. If they're already at this point of like trying to think what they're doing, we do things like this and make them angry enough to just insta-scoop. Do you believe in aliens? Or do you believe that ancient humans were really intelligent and that's what we perceive to be aliens? Do you believe in the Anunnaki? Do you believe in the Queen of England? Hmm? Alright, up against Kenshin, and we'll keep this. We get the Scry 2, which is Butamus. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Up against a Mountain. Oh, Ironcrag. Oh, it's this deck again. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, we like all of that. It doesn't really matter which one's on top, right? Cool. Actually, Hingeland Harbor would have been pretty nice to put on top, but that's fine. Why? Oh, it's goblins. Okay, goblins actually might be pretty bad for us. Do we care about? I'm not sure if we even try to go for the Trickster here. Like, what would we play it for? Yeah, so I think what we do is we actually play out the Breeding Pool tapped this turn. No attacks past the turn. Just hold it back as a blocker. Chieftain would definitely be the worst. Okay, it's a Blood Sun? Whoa. Lose all abilities except for mana abilities. I'm kind of okay with that. Is this just a turn to put Yorion to hand? A Gadwick could be pretty nice, but we don't have enough flash stuff. So I think we just bring Yorion to hand this turn. And then we go Panharmonicon and hope we can outvalue them at some point. Trickster is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it beats Muxus, though. Let me rephrase that. It does not beat Muxus. Oh, there's an Ironcrag feat. Cool. This isn't a Muxus deck? Oh. Oh, you don't say. All right, land gone. That's like really bad. Okay, we're screwed. I'm just gonna throw out the Kenra just to do something here. It's fine if it dies. We're getting in for damage. Shring him in. They're like, what in the world is this deck? Let's see if he recognizes Wizard Tribal. I bet the last thing they expected to see there was a Resilient Kenra. Okay, please kill the Overworld Apprentice. I'd be much grateful. So it's 2 or more permanents don't control, then destroy one of them at random. So they don't get another one after this. We go on black for this. Do we actually have? We don't have anything black to play yet, but I don't want to not have it. We're fine. Panharmonicon. Gadwick lets us draw tons of cards now. And by tons, I mean like potentially 4 next turn. That's a pretty good amount for 5 mana. 5 mana, get a 3/3, draw 4 cards. I would do that all day long. Mind Stone. Anger of the Gods. What? A foe? Oh, like it's exile too? Brood. Wait, does it? This keeps destroying? Did not know that. I thought it was only at the beginning of your end step if 2 or more permanents. Oh, 2 or more. Okay, so now it won't destroy anymore. So we need lands. There's a land. It's a tapped land now though. Cloud can sear into the land. Yeah, that's probably our best way to go with this. I can also Gadwick and draw the Cloud Conceer. And draw an extra card. Have that for later? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I could also play the other Panharmonicon. That is true. 'Tis so. And maybe that is the best play, honestly. Yeah, double Panharmonicon. I can't remember if these double up off of each other. I don't think it's the same as Anointed Procession. Because I'm not sure if this triggers as an ETB effect. Oh, sweet. Ugin's fine. Yeah. You got a -3 on this guy. So now we need to flash in Merfolk Trickster to have a little bit more chance to do damage. So we need to make sure we hit a land here. That's basically it. Because we do have to be playing out other stuff. That's not an island. That's what? Okay, okay. That sucks. Fae of Wishes can grab a Sorcerer's Spyglass. If we hit land, then we just shut down Ugin. So we don't play it out. Pass the turn. Yeah, right? Yeah? I think that's how that works. Kills there. That's not an untapped land. Now we're kind of screwed. The ultimate, we cry. Is there anything else we can do here? So this is actually what we do. So we play out Triome. You can ultimate Ugin all day long. That's fine. Oh, wait. That's right. We do get there. All right. Because of the Blood Sun. Ha 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 ha. I forgot about that. Fae of Wishes. Sorcerer's Spyglass. Which actually... okay, that's fine. You're going to use their Braid now? Please use another one. Why not? Sorcerer's Spyglass. River's Rebuke. It's a little bit tempting to let them do it and then just River's Rebuke them, but we can do that later. All right, Sorcerer's Spyglass. On Ugin. Oh, I bet you wish you had that other Braid. That's an Ulamog. They don't get there yet. Oh wait, what am I doing? No. On Ugin. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. There we go. I always put it on Sorcerer's Spyglass. Oh man. Oh, and they're de-ramping themselves. That's nice as well. I guess they can hit like Ironcrag Feet here. Oh my flippin' heck. You gotta be kidding me. Exactly 10 for the Ulamog. Hits the Sorcerer's Spyglass and the Panharmonicon. What? Come on. What a draw. Maybe they knew that they already had the Ironcrag Feet, but no, because they were down to one card. That was just ridiculous. Every bit about that was ridiculous. More lands, more haphazard bombardments. Yeah, that's pretty fun, but also stupid. Maybe I should have gone for the River's Rebuke. Oh no, because now 3 things get destroyed. So yeah, we're done for. Okie dokie then. We are not gonna stay for that. We'll not stand for this. Casa Cracker. We will keep this. We will not grab black mana, even though we do need it at times. It's not worth it for us. Fabled Passage. Temple of Mystery. Grab Island. This always makes him think when we play out another island right after playing an island. Wait, what? Why are they playing Fabled Passage? Because of Jank, Mr. Sir. Because of Jank. And we're splashing very few colors. Rose Spiral. Woodland Cemetery. Thoughtseize. That's fine. We have doubles of the things that matter. Baron goes away. Yeah. Pay for that. Cloud can see. Draw 2 cards. Now your Thoughtseize feels kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? Swing with nabbing. Is it better to champion a wits? I'm never totally sure because we actually like a lot of what's in our hand. Let's go ahead and grab a black source with this. All right. Cloud can sear now. Try to draw any removal that they might have. I'm not sure if they're flashing anything in. It could be a Coco deck with growth spirals and stuff. I don't think so. And we have another one now. Okay, so swing in. Milling stuff over is actually not very good because we help him get to Uro. Oh, it could just be a yeah, Shark Typhoon. Right. Alright, that's fine. Overwhelmed Apprentice. In some ways, this is better for us. Yeah, it would be nice to scry a ton and everything. Thassa and Resilient Kendra. Actually, I want both of these really bad. Nabon and Resilient Kendra for the next turn. Thassa the turn after. Okay. Because then we just got to go aggro. Growth Spiral. Digs for stuff. Uro, we're fine with an Uro. It would be annoying, but we have ways to deal with Uros. Uro. Alright, Hinterland Harbor. Nabbin. Yeah, we'll do it now. And we're going aggro. Down to 4. Oh, this deck is ridiculous. I love it so much. Plays out an Uro, has the land to play out another one? Bring it back or what? Gaining some life. Merfolk Trickster just wins. Oh, they go up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And good game. All right, sweet. They didn't find the land. Thoughtseize. And we have the Trickster. Yeah, so good game. Dude, that's like one of the best decks in Historic, and we just like trashed it. Heck yeah. Nice. I'm not sure if I can keep this hand. The swamp is really annoying here. We do have Nabon, but nothing to use with it. So yeah, we mulligan. Yeah, this is butter. Not amazing, but better. We're on the draw. Keep this, drop a Jace. Lead off with Hinterland Harbor. Got to remember that. I tend to... Nope, now we lead off with that. Triome. My lost streak was the Jank Lords requiring a deck like this. It's true. I was on a really long lost streak, and then this came along. I was just like, you know what? Now you can play Magic again. Why not? Pass the turn. We'll probably flash in Trickster just to be able to hold a Wizard's Retort. We'll see what this deck's doing. I'm not sure if there's even creatures to be played, so just getting in for 2 points of damage here and there. Oh, how about that? Maybe it's better to hold up on the Trickster then. Nah, well, we have Baron, so yeah, let's just tap it down, Baron it. Hold up Wizard's Retort? They're probably gonna have shocks and things. In the Is It deck, they definitely have a shock. Which we're probably okay with. Okay, on the blue. Could have held Wizard's Retort. Alright, swing in. Now is the shock. Okay. Yeah, we let that go through, and then we just bounce the Dreadheart Arcanist. Just slowing them down, getting to our Panharmonicon, playing cool things out. This deck, if it's playing like cheaper stuff, Wizard's Retort won't come in too in handy. I mean, it's not like I'd hate having it, but... Not a Lurus deck. So I'm guessing it's young Pyromancer though with Dread Orticanus. And then what? Oh, it's just the is it Phoenix deck, right? We've already played up against this. Which tempo does tend to do okay against them. All right, we need to play out Fetid Pools. Do I hold on to a Wizard's Retort? For what? Shocks that they can just do 2 times? Nah, we don't care about it. The Phoenix is what's annoying, but yeah, it's just Wizard's Retort is a little bit weaker in this matchup because they play so many cheap spells. Discard, Fetid Pools, Merfolk Trickster is decent. Do we want to get rid of the Wizard's Retort? I mean, every once in a while it would be really nice to have. Maybe it's discarding Panharmonicon, as sad as it is. We can just go 2 lands here. And hope that we'll find more lands. No attacks, pass the turn. Shock. Not a shock. That's good. Spikefield Hazard would also be pretty bad. Let's see here. Sprite Dragon, okay. Gets the shock out of the graveyard. Dude, I feel like this isn't that difficult of a deck to play. Like, what are they waiting on here? Okay, yeah, there's a shock. Good for you. If you have shocks, you kill the Baron. Nice, good. Now we can't really block a Champion of Wits. We could be wanting it to go to the graveyard right now anyway, but we're going to say no blocks and wait for something maybe a little bit bigger. Also, just be able to tempo them a little bit ourselves. Yeah, with us discarding 2 lands, it's not as worthwhile to hold on to. And there's light up the stage. Okay, that's what they're holding off on. Tricks, let's see, they have a negate. They have a second Sprite Dragon. So I could, Panharmonicon, they get such a big board with this, but we also can resolve Panharmonicon, which yeah. Let's just do it. That's what we came to do. We'll just attack in. Down to 20 past the turn. Blocking 1 point of damage isn't worth more than us doing 2 here while we can. Yorion's not bad. Okay, Sprite Dragon. They need to find a 1-drop spell. They do not have it? Whoa, that's big. That's real big. Man, how much do we care about this Wizard's Retort? I'm not sure. If it lets Trickster resolve, it's really important. Do we actually just want to kill a Sprite Dragon, though? Like, bringing Yorion to hand would be pretty nice as well, and having that with Trickster. We'll pass the turn. We'll just do Trickster, hold up Wizard's Retort. And we'll counter basically anything. What is this? Okay, Wizard's Retort. Counters are already going on to these guys. Dang it, I should have got this out maybe a little bit earlier. Down to 9. Doesn't swing in. Cloud Conceer is awesome. Give us a land. Champion Wisp just discards everything that we bring back, though. So we actually just want to play lands. Yeah. We could also cycle the Triome. We're getting close to the Champion of Wits. 1 card left in hand. We can also bring Yorion to hand. Let's do that. Yorion to hand. No attacks, pass the turn. Yeah, I think I'd rather play Yorion anyway. Unsummon Cloud Conceer. Oh, that's game. Dang it, good game. Good last card in hand. Not too shabby at all. Bummer. We were actually coming close to turning that game around as well. 1 more turn and I think we would have pretty easily. All right, yeah, keep this up against Goro. Put out the Triumph, pass the turn. Fetid Pool's a little bit funky here. We're gonna try to hold it up for stuff. All right, up against a red deck, Trickster becomes a lot better then. Robber the Rich, Creator Maker. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get in for some damage here. It's our best play anyway. Play out Fetid Pools tapped. Oh, Panharmonicon. Do we want to wait on anything? No. Just get bodies on the board. Get in for 4. And like, if they want to trade off with Resilient Kenra, we're pretty fine with it going to Graveyard. It does Eternalize at 6, and we can get 4 extra power to hit in with. Oh, it's these goblins. Okay. This just destroys target colors non-land permanent, so it hits Panharmonicons for days, which is dumb. So we're looking for Graph Diggers and or Sorcerer's Spyglass with this Fae of Wishes. Okay, grab a blue source. Gadwick's also not the worst. Being able to tap stuff down can be nice. We're fine trading off with the Creator Maker as well. So let's swing in and see if we just want to play Panharmonicon. Okay, down to 12. Granted. Grab. Collected Company could be interesting as well. Whirlwind Denial kind of stops the Muxus. Let's grab Graph Diggers. Skirk Prospector, they can play Muxus this turn. So yeah, a turn too slow, it would seem. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're dead. We're dead. Drats. All right, so in the wrap up for the 12 Monicon, or the Wizards deck, which I absolutely love this one. And surprisingly, we got a fair amount of wins. We got 4 wins, definitely more losses, but what do you expect when you're running a 91 card Yorion pile? Panharmonicon, and, you know, just Nabon, that effect is really, really powerful. Honestly, I think there's a really good deck, maybe Simic, because Resilient Kenra has been really good. But maybe there is just a deck of Nabon, Panharmonicons just in mono blue playing this without Yorion probably to make it a little bit better. Even Collected Company maybe throwing in for the splash to green, maybe even an Uro with Panharmonicons to be pretty good. So there's actually a pretty good deck that you can play there that's not as janky as this, but adding in the Yarok, adding in just all the fun stuff, pretty fun and good stuff as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a blast to play. I hope if you did enjoy it, make sure you please like and subscribe. The keyword for this one today is we're going to do it resilient, just because I like this card. I'm glad I was actually able to use it. And honestly, I think we're going to build another deck around this fairly soon with like the guy that pumps up when you attack in as well. And just like have all these, like, as they enter, as they attack in, they just get like a bunch of pump onto stuff. You can do a pretty cool like green aggro deck with that. So anyway, resilient as the keyword. If you've made it this far, you're one of the few people that are cool enough to be hanging out with me at this point. Everyone else is totally cool too, but you guys are the best. And I really appreciate it, honestly. So anyway, thank you so much. Have a good one. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one.